Established in 1911 when the first recruits arrived for training. During World War I, the illustrious John Philip Sousa led the band as he trained more than 1,500 musicians for the Navy. Today's members carry on that noble tradition in the spirit of their motto, pride and service. With a wide range of performing ensembles, this talented group of professional military musicians appear in hundreds of parade, concert, school, public, and recruiting performances throughout its 9-state area each year as the Navy's ambassadors to the Midwest. The commander, Naval Service Training Command, Admiral Craig Mattingly, is proud to present the men and women of Navy Band Great Lakes. To honor those who have served, Navy Band Great Lakes will conclude today's concert with a performance of the Armed Forces Medley. As your service song is played, please stand to recognize your service or your family service to our country. The United States Army! The United States Marine Corps. The United States Air Force. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Coast Guard. United States Navy! The drum major for today's concert is musician second class Emily Duff, and conducting Navy Band Great Lakes is musician first class Patrick Pedler. Another acknowledgement, please, for the outstanding performance this morning. The parade of graduates is underway and will arrive at Midway Ceremonial Hall in just a few moments. Please make sure that all personal items are clear of the aisles and the drill deck. Guests in the balcony are reminded that standing along the rail is prohibited for the remainder of the ceremony. We know that your sailors will have many wonderful and amazing stories for you about their boot camp experience. However, at this time, we offer some video evidence that reveals our side of the story.
Hurry up, let's go. Get on the bus, let's go.
Recruit Training Command is the quarterdeck of the United States Navy.
Good order and discipline will be maintained 24/7. Proper military posture will be maintained 24/7.
Every enlisted sailor begins their naval career here, and our mission is fairly simple. It's to transform civilians into smartly disciplined, physically fit sailors ready for follow-on training and service to the fleet. And while doing so, to instill in them the highest values of honor, courage, and commitment.
You are no longer a civilian. Whatever you were before is now over. You are about to begin a journey that's going to make you a part of the greatest naval force the world has ever known. This training will not be easy. It wasn't meant to be.
Our training environment is controlled chaos. And while it may not seem like that to the recruits, each and every event has meaning and purpose.
You're going to sound off at the top of your lungs. Do you understand?
Yes, we are designed to develop skill sets that sailors can carry throughout their entire career. We push hard on physical fitness. Watch standing.
Looking, man, look! Try it. Read it and look.
And creating a warrior mindset.
Now with the mental scan, you're going to be focused on your mind.
A true body, mind, and soul approach.
When I say gas, 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 you'll have 5 seconds to down your faces, tighten your straps, check floor seal, and put your hands in your pockets.
All of our recruits receive training that will help them the second they get to the fleet.
This side! Put your glasses down! All the way!
Firefighting, damage control, weapons and seamanship. Our recruits get hands-on training and application with them all.
Put my hands in front of your face and stop shooting. Okay? All right, put your ears on.
Stand by.
Handed, 2-week handed. All right, put your ears on.
Kids, one breath. Face comes up, one breath, back down.
Perfect. There's the weight. Bottom one, right here.
So I need everything you guys. Because once we start this evolution again, I'm going to expect you to adapt, overcome, and be.
Ready up, all lines man and ready. Ready up, all lines man and ready.
Work together as a team, execute the mission, and the next time I see you, you'll be sailors. Hoo-yah Navy.
Everything they learn is tested in battle stations.
Identify yourself.
Chief, Division 001, man and ready for battle station. Chief.
Very well.
Do not relax anything that is on you. That is understand.
A 24-hour event where the recruit ceases to exist
First shot!
and a sailor is forged. Navy boot camp really is a machine with a swarm of moving parts, all working towards the same goal, making a sailor.
The Navy has resources for your family to get the most up-to-date information and even contact you while out to sea. The Navy Ombudsman is one of those resources.
Ombudsmen are volunteers appointed by the commanding officer to serve as an information link between command leadership and Navy families. They're trained to disseminate information, Department of Navy information, command climate issues, and good deals around the community such as events, tickets, entertainment, etc. They also provide resources and referral and are instrumental in providing assistance before requiring immediate command attention.
To find your command ombudsman, go to ombudsmanregistry.org.
Welcome to Fleet and Family Support Programs. We take care of sailors and their family members to reduce the impact of stressors in their lives. Our programs and services focus on prevention, support, and resiliency. Counseling, advocacy, and prevention programs provide individual, group, and family counseling, victim intervention, and related programs such as clinical, non-medical short-term counseling is available at no cost to active duty sailors and their family members. This encompasses a broad scope of educational, preventative, and therapeutic services that promote improved quality of life and increased resilience. New Parent Support. The New Parent Support Program provides military families who are expecting or have young children with comprehensive parenting and early child development education. Sexual Assault Prevention and Response, or SAPR, supports commanding officers in creating a command climate of prevention that promotes installation-wide sexual assault awareness efforts and the management of sexual assault cases, including victim advocacy and support services. Other programs and services are included in the Work and Family Life programs, which directly support mission readiness by preparing service members and their families for the military lifestyle's physical, emotional, and interpersonal demands through programs such as Life Skills Education. Life skills are all about self-discovery and exploring new ways to think, interact, and solve problems. These workshops focus on communication skills, parenting strategies, conflict management, stress and anger management, and suicide prevention. Personal Financial Management, PFM, provides individual personal financial counseling and financial education seminars to stimulate a change in behavior to promote responsibility and accountability, leading to financial independence, sound money management, debt avoidance, and long-term financial stability. The Exceptional Family Member Program, EFMP, supports military families with special needs, including special medical, dental, mental health, developmental, or educational requirements. EFMP operates through 3 interrelated components: identification and enrollment, assignment coordination, and family support. Fleet and family support programs also provide a deployable workforce that supports sailors who are underway with embedded deployed resiliency counselors and prevention coordinators. Additionally, we provide onboard deployment trainings via our departure and separation and return and reunion programs, which are conducted at the beginning and end of deployments. These programs and many more are provided in person, online, by telephone, and on the My Navy Family mobile app, which provides a one-stop shop for obtaining information on services and resources. Remember, as you journey through your Navy career, Fleet and Family Support Programs is with you every step of the way.
A strong America is a force for good in the world, and the strength of our military is paramount to that mission. Wherever they go, the USO is there to keep our service members connected to everything that gives meaning to their service: family, home, and country. The USO is trusted to support our service members on all 7 continents. With more than 200 locations, Home for our troops is as close as the nearest USO center or program. The USO provides critical programming, connecting with service members and their families millions of times each year. From the moment they swear an oath, new recruits are welcomed by the USO's family of staff and volunteers.
I'm here to witness my son swearing in. It's nice to have basically a liaison to help people so they aren't as nervous of what their children are going to go through.
Separation and constant movement are an ever-present challenge for service members and their loved ones. The USO keeps military families strong, providing connection home and events for families and couples.
From the little Christmas events for the kids, or like we had a date night, the USO has given us time, not only together, time with our children, and things to do.
When troops are deployed, the USO provides a home away from home to help bridge the distance. On the front lines, a care package, a phone call home, comfort food, a familiar song, or a moment to relax can mean everything. When their military service to the nation is complete, the USO connects transitioning veterans with resources in their new communities and helps them plan for their next chapter.
We spend most of our time servicing the country that when it's time to get out, we're usually behind the curve a little. The USO has come in and kind of get us a leg up on that transition so we can make the best move into a second career.
We are the USO, the force behind the forces. Go to uso.org to learn more.
Good morning and welcome to Recruit Training Command at Naval Station Great Lakes, the quarterdeck of the Navy. I am Rear Admiral Craig Mattingly, Commander of Naval Service Training Command. I want to personally welcome you to our Navy family. What an exciting day. Family, friends, and shipmates, it is an honor to have you with us as we celebrate the graduation of our newest United States Navy sailors. It seems just like yesterday I was graduating boot camp, and it meant the world to me to have my family and friends sitting in the audience just like you. I want to take a moment to thank you for playing a significant role in the lives of these sailors before you. Your support, your encouragement, and your love helped them reach this time-honored tradition. As we look upon these young women and men, we see a transformation that took place over the past several weeks. They endured rigorous physical and mental training, pushing themselves to their limits and beyond. They learned the importance of teamwork, of discipline, and of dedication. They have become a proud part of our tradition of service to our nation. Each of these new sailors will play a critical role in fulfilling our Navy's mission. They will be stationed around the world, serving on ships, on submarines, and aircraft, protecting our nation and our allies. Your sailor will make a positive impact on the world. They will be ambassadors of our country, representing the best of what America has to offer. They will be leaders, they will be mentors, and they will be role models for others to follow. And as we celebrate this graduation, let us remember the sacrifices that were made to get us here. Let us honor the commitment and the dedication of these new sailors. And let us look forward to the bright future that lies ahead, knowing that our nation is in great hands. Thank you for playing a significant role in the lives of these recruits. And I warmly welcome you to our Navy family. Enjoy the ceremony and celebrate your sailor. Thank you.
As the parade of graduates approaches, we salute the states and territories whose sons and daughters will graduate today. Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, Mississippi, Illinois, Alabama, Maine, Missouri, Arkansas, Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, West Virginia, Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, Hawaii, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands. State flags. Order. Arms. And now we invite you to join the staff of Recruit Training Command in welcoming the graduating divisions with your applause as they enter Midway Ceremonial Drill Hall and are announced in the following order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome today's graduating divisions. Please welcome Division 1-3-1. Division 1, 3-2. Division 1, 3-3. Division 1, 3-4. Division 1, 3-5. Division 1, 3-6. Division 1, 3-7. Division 1, 3-8. Division 1, 3-9. And Division 1, 4-0. Today's graduating performing unit is Division 9, 1-7. Division 917 provides the recruit choir, drill team, and band for today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Thank you. Divisions. Right. Face. Section leaders, fall out and collect outer garments. Divisions. Counter. March. Divisions, halt.
Prepare for review. At a normal interval, dress left, dress. Ready, front, left, face. At close interval, dress right, dress. Ready, front, right, face, parade, rest.
May I have your attention, please? For the remainder of the review, no one will be permitted to pass in front of the review stand, and we ask this as a courtesy to our reviewing officer. Photography is certainly encouraged, but we ask that you remain seated and off the drill deck. The photographers you will see on deck throughout the review are the official photographers of Recruit Training Command. Division commanders, left or right, face, parade, rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Lieutenant Joshua Jones, Recruit Training Command's Drill Division Officer. I'd like to welcome you to today's Pass and Review. You will see 11 divisions comprised of 873 sailors participating in their graduation ceremony and soon to join the most powerful Navy in the world. Today's graduation is especially significant, as we will not only witness 873 recruits graduate boot camp, but we will also witness the Naval Service Training Command Change of Command, in which Rear Admiral Craig T. Mattingly will be relieved by Rear Admiral Matthew T. Pottenberg. This event will occur toward the end of the graduation ceremony. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please draw your attention to the unit positioned at center deck. There is the review commander and staff. The review commander is responsible for conducting the graduation ceremony. Today's review commander is Seaman Recruit Liliana Haywood from Lake Elsinore, California. Let's give her a hand, folks. Performing today is the State Flags unit on their 6th week of training, the staff unit on their 8th week of training, and the Triple Threat unit on their 9th and final week of training. These units are comprised entirely of recruits. During their night of arrival, recruits are placed into divisions of 88 personnel and assigned division commanders. Recruit division commanders form the backbone of recruit training and are key individuals in the life of every recruit. Division commanders must serve as counselors, disciplinarians, administrators, and military leaders. Above all, they must show themselves as outstanding examples of military bearing, appearance, attitude, and behavior. Each division also has a recruit chief petty officer. This senior recruit supervises the divisional staff positions and leads the division in the absence of their division commanders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the graduating divisions, their division commanders, and recruit chief petty officers. As I introduce each division, they will raise the competitive flags they have earned throughout their training. As I introduce each recruit chief petty officer, the flag representing their home state will also be raised. Please hold your applause until all introductions have been completed. I will be starting from their right. Division 1-3-1. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Rowena Montenegro. Petty Officer First Class David Martinez. Petty Officer First Class Elvin Farid Perez Claro. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer, Seaman Apprentice Robert Cannon from Longwood, Florida. Division 1-3-2. Commanded by Petty Officer First Class Damian Leslie. Petty Officer First Class Devin Horton. Petty Officer Second Class Braxton Demoretti. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer, Seaman Apprentice Darnell Brown from Dayton, Ohio. Division 1-3-3. Commanded by Petty Officer First Class Egren Garcia Quintana. Petty Officer First Class Jesus Cortez Mieles. Petty Officer Second Class Dan Bowie. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Airman Grace Martin from Kennesaw, Georgia. Division 1-3-4. Commanded by Petty Officer First Class Alexis Grayer. Petty Officer First Class Kyra Griffin. Petty Officer First Class Shaheen Balizada. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Airman Apprentice Rosa Falcone from Arlington, Washington. Division 1-3-5. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Kyle Jacobson. Petty Officer First Class Sue Chu. Petty Officer First Class Timothy Tennant. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Fireman Gabriel Naismith from King George, Virginia. Division 1-3-6. Commanded by Senior Chief Petty Officer Angela Robinson. Petty Officer First Class Stephen Ledbetter. Petty Officer Second Class Mauricio Cruz. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Seaman Josiah Ka'a'a from Kailua, Hawaii. Division 1-3-7. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer David Bevels. Petty Officer First Class Christopher Trin. Petty Officer Second Class Justin Patrick. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Fireman Cy Harris from Little Rock, Arkansas. Division 1-3-8. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Julian Delgado. Petty Officer First Class Aaron Adams. Petty Officer Second Class Antonio Espinosa. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Fireman Connor Brennan from Phoenix, Arizona. Division 1-3-9. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Austin Lloyd. Petty Officer First Class Anthony Douglas. Petty Officer Second Class Austin Wilson. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer Fireman Brecken Collins from Oak Harbor, Washington. Division 1-4-9. 0. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Marcus Snedeker. Petty Officer First Class Janet Brooke. Petty Officer First Class Musa Kamara. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer, Seaman Apprentice Alexi Looper from Stanwood, Washington. Division 917. Commanded by Chief Petty Officer Jimbo Evangelista. Petty Officer First Class Anthony DiPiazza. Petty Officer First Class Jason Anderson. And the Recruit Chief Petty Officer, Airman Apprentice Jordan Bone from Glendale, Arizona. On behalf of the Commanding Officer and staff of Recruit Training Command, we congratulate these division commanders and Recruit Chief Petty Officers on a job well done. In a moment, you will see the ceremonial side boys, bosun, and honor guard take their places for arrival honors. This time-honored tradition is our formal greeting to this morning's reviewing officer. One such tradition is a gun salute. A gun salute is used to mark an event or to render honors. Today's reviewing officer will receive arrival honors to include a 13-gun salute. When requested by the announcer, please stand for the arrival honors, marching on of the colors, the national anthem, and the invocation. As a reminder, military guests shall remain covered throughout the entire graduation ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, one final note. As befitting the importance of this occasion, our ceremony is conducted in a formal manner. However, we do encourage you to participate in today's graduation ceremony by letting your applause show these sailors just how proud of them you are. Once again, welcome aboard.
Will the guests please rise and remain standing for the arrival of the official party? Recruit Training Command arriving.
Order, arms.
Chief of Staff, Naval Service Training Command arriving.
Order, arms.
Rear Admiral, United States Navy arriving.
Order, arms.
Naval Service Training Command arriving.
Order, arms.
Naval Education Training Command arriving. The guests may be seated. Will the guests please rise? Present arms.
Retire the colors.
Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Chaplain Fosnot will offer this morning's invocation.
Let us pray. Eternal Father, strong to save, we thank you for gathering us together to witness this momentous occasion. As we transition from one leader to another, these sailors will transition from basic training to advanced training or go directly to the fleet. These witnesses in attendance and online will transition from proud mom or dad, friend or family to proud Navy parent, friend, and family. We thank you for the hard work and dedication of the RTC staff as they give service to our country. We thank you for their friends and family who have sacrificed much as they continue to train the next generation of warfighters. May all that is said and done here today bring glory and honor to you, to these sailors, the friends and families, the admirals in attendance, and the United States Navy. In all your holy names we pray, amen.
Guests may be seated. At this point, the commanding officer would issue orders and instructions to the unit commanders. Then the unit commanders would face about and relay the information to their divisions. Today's events show how orders are passed through the chain of command.
Divisions, report. Very well. 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 All divisions, present or accounted for, ma'am.
Very well. The Sailor's Creed. I.
In the United States Sailor, I was born to defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and I will obey the orders of those appointed over me. I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who have gone before me to defend bravery and promise around the world. I promise to serve my country and my majesty from all
Good morning, Captain. I present the graduating divisions. Request permission to commence the review.
Good morning. Commence the review.
Aye, aye, sir. Sound off. award winners reporting. Sir?
Very well. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Ken Frober, Commanding Officer, Recruit Training Command. I'd like to welcome all of our guests here attending this graduation today and those watching live online from around the world. Today we have a special treat for you all. In addition to the graduation of these fine recruits, we will also observe the time-honored Navy tradition of a change of command. Joining us today is our reviewing officer, Rear Admiral Craig T. Mattingly, Commander of Naval Service Training Command, his relief and our guest of honor, Rear Admiral Matthew T. Pottenberg, as well as our presiding officer and their commander, Rear Admiral Jeffrey Cherico, Commander of Naval Education and Training Command. I would also like to acknowledge staff from our fleet sponsor, USS Mesa Verde, sponsoring Division 139, and Fleet Air Reconnaissance Squadron 4, sponsoring Division 133. Our fleet sponsor program allows recruits to connect with sailors from Navy commands from around the world for valuable mentoring and motivation while here at RTC. Division 917 graduates today. They're our triple threat unit you just got a chance to watch, representing recruit choir, drill team, and band. How about a round of applause for all of them? And I would be remiss if I did not note that there are 10 other outstanding divisions standing before you here today, ladies and gentlemen. How about you make some noise and a round of applause for them as well? Sometimes we'll pick up on the whole deck stomping thing, and it makes it really fun. All right, I'd like to also welcome all our veterans attending today. Would all our veterans please stand so we can give you a round of applause? Yeah. Thank you for your dedicated service to our country. A staff of Recruit Training Command is committed to providing the United States Navy with basically trained, physically fit, and smartly disciplined sailors, such as those standing before you here today. These sailors have successfully completed 9 rigorous weeks of demanding training and have earned the right to wear the uniform recognized around the world as a symbol of freedom. I would also like to take a moment to introduce you, their family and friends, to your new Navy family. As you reconnect with your sailor here shortly and embark on your new journey together, we invite you to learn more about your family resources here in Great Lakes and around the world. Search the internet for Navy Bootcamp, Navy Family. Check out our command website to learn more about your resources here and abroad. This year, our Navy celebrates 250 years of faithful service to upholding life, liberty, and pursuit of those who threaten it. History shares the epics of early commanders like Captain John Paul Jones during the War of American Independence, the pioneering adventures of our original 6 frigates, and later Great White Fleet. The United States Navy, the sailors before you here today, have always answered the bell to turn to and stand the watch at home and around the world. Today, these sailors will continue their journey and join our shipmates around the world in that pursuit. They are the finest example of American exceptionalism, our best, our brightest, our hope for a stable today and a better tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in celebrating 870 graduates today. Oh yeah! Make some noise like you mean it.
Recruit Training Command's competitive system among individual recruits and divisions promotes teamwork, attention to detail, and pride in accomplishment. Divisions performing above standards throughout their training are awarded recognition flags in the 5 mission areas: academic achievement, military drill, compartment readiness, applications, and physical fitness. These flags are carried as a visible symbol of the division's success. Each flag indicates that your sailors, individually and as teams, met performance standards and 1 or more missionary events. A division that exceeds basic requirements in these areas during their training qualifies as a battle efficiency division and is awarded the Battle Lead Flag in recognition of their performance. 5 divisions have earned this honor today. and we congratulate them on a job well done.
Parade. Rest.
Rear Admiral Cherico will now present this week's individual awards, and he will be joined on the drill deck by Commanding Officer Captain Froberg, Commander, Naval Service Training Command, Rear Admiral Mattingly, our guest of honor, Rear Admiral Pottenberg, and today's special guest, Force Master Chief Mangel. For achieving the highest overall academic score during recruit training, Seaman Apprentice Hunter Mills, Division 135, from Charleston, South Carolina, has earned the Academic Excellence Award, which is sponsored by the Fort Dearborn chapter of the Illinois Society of the Sons of the American Revolution. Seaman Apprentice Mills receives a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor. For having displayed extraordinary qualities best expressing the American spirit of honor, initiative, and loyalty, Seaman Apprentice Austin Robson, Division 132, from Fruita, Colorado, is awarded the Navy League Award, which is sponsored by the Navy League of the United States. Seaman Apprentice Robson is presented with a commemorative plaque and a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor. Airman Sarah Ogden, Division 133, from El Paso, Texas, is the winner of the United Service Organizations Award for Best Exemplifying the Spirit and Intent of the Word Shipmate. Airman Ogden is given a commemorative plaque from the United Service Organizations. Well done, sailor. Seaman Luke Moshinsky, Division 135, from Racine, Wisconsin, is the recipient of the Military Order of the World Wars Award of Merit. This award is presented for meritorious performance during recruit training. Seaman Moshinsky is presented with a commemorative plaque from the Military Order of the World Wars. Well done, sailor. The Military Officers Association Leadership Award is presented to Seaman Apprentice Xavier Camarino, Division 138, from Long Beach, California, for demonstrating exceptional tenacity and professionalism. Seaman Camarino is awarded a letter of commendation from our commanding officer. Well done, sailor. Fireman Perry Firth, Division 132, from Bel Air, Maryland, is a recipient of the Navy Club of the United States of America Military Excellence Award for best exemplifying the qualities of enthusiasm, devotion to duty, military bearing, and teamwork. This award places him at the pinnacle of today's newest sailors. He is awarded a flag letter of commendation. Fireman Perth, the staff of Recruit Training Command salutes you as the finest of this group of graduates. Well done, sailor.
Divisions, attention.
It is appropriate to recognize such outstanding individual accomplishments by these sailors with a round of 3 cheers. The adjutant will lead all graduating divisions in 3 cheers for this morning's award recipients.
Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about we put our hands together again for those award recipients, but then the outstanding unit performance before you're here today. And 9 short weeks ago, we have a conversation when everybody comes in, and we talk about, you know, they're in their sweats, and they're terrified, and they're thinking, why am I here? Why am I doing this? And I tell everybody, in 9 weeks, you're going to be standing in this Hall of Honor before your family and friends, United States Navy sailors in your service dress blues. You got to see it to believe it. And these sailors didn't disappoint, ladies and gentlemen. They are your sailors, and they are here today. I have the distinct honor this morning of introducing our reviewing officer, Rear Admiral Craig T. Mattingly, Commander, Naval Service Training Command. We've worked closely together over the last 1.5 years now, almost 2 years close, but he is a patriot, a native of Austin, Kentucky, a 1995 graduate of the United States Naval Academy, and designated Naval Flight Officer in 1997. He served in Maritime Patrol Reconnaissance Force operational assignments throughout his career around the world, to include being the Executive Officer and Commanding Officer of VP-9, Marine Corps Station, Kaneohe Bay, Hawaii. His major command tour was as Commander of Patrol Reconnaissance Wing 11, Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida. During his tenure as Commodore, Wing 11 supported global initiatives from geographic combatant commands around the world. Overseas, he served numerous tours to include Special Assistant Aide-de-Camp to the Commander, Naval Forces Europe, Africa, and Commander, Allied Joint Force Command, Naples, and N3 Operations Officer, Chief of Staff for Commander Task Force 72, Misawa, Japan. Additionally, he served as Executive Assistant to the Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for Operations, Plans, and Strategy. Prior to his current duties, he served as a Senior Military Advisor to the Secretary of the Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege to work with Craig Mattingly over the last year and a half, 18 months, through some amazing mission sets with these people around you here today. So without further ado, Admiral Mattingly, sir.
All right, thank you, Ken. What an honor and a privilege to stand before you today. And I'm talking to you, my shipmates. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And to the family and friends here today, and also those that are streaming video or streaming live on virtual, welcome to the United States Navy. This is America right here in front of us. This is America. I want to take a moment to recognize my boss, all of our bosses actually, Naval Education and Training Command, Admiral Cesar Cherico, his Force Mass Chief, our Force Mass Chief, Force Mingle. They traveled for several hours yesterday on a direct flight from Pensacola, Florida to Chicago O'Hare via Traverse City because they were diverted for weather, and they still made it a point to come all the way up here to be part of our celebration, your celebration. So thank you, Admiral Cherico and Force, for doing that. Thank you. Today is a day of gratitude and celebration, and I want to just take just a few minutes to talk about both of those. So for gratitude, for the family and friends that are here with us today and also online with us, it means the world to those that are standing before you to be in their lives, to show up for them. And they are here now to honor you. And I'm the only thing between them and being able to hug you and then go on liberty. So I'm going to make this very short. But to the family and friends, recognize the importance that you have in the role of these sailors before you. Now, these sailors before you would not, if you'd have seen them 9 weeks ago, you would not have been impressed, okay? They have come a long way. And the reason they've come a long way is because of the Red Ropers, the drill instructors, the RTCs, the instructor staff, and then Ken Frober and his entire team. They have transformed civilians that had a propensity to serve something greater than themselves to become Navy sailors, United States Navy sailors. And today before you are those fine examples, the exquisite training that occurred because of the staff, led by the Red Ropers. So thank you to the Red Ropers, the instructors, and the staff. Thank you. And finally, in line with that gratitude is the gratitude for each and every one of you 873 sailors who raised your right hand for this little book, the Constitution of the United States of America. We stand for freedom. We are a beacon for other nations. We have 104 recruits and sailors that are going to be naturalized as American citizens this afternoon. But before they do that, they're becoming United States sailors, Navy sailors. And so I'm honored and privileged for each and every one of you to think of yourself, to choose your nation, and for those that are naturalized, to choose your new nation. This means the world to me, to be able to stand before you and to serve with you, So thank you so much for each and every one of you joining our service. 250 years of legend that you're joining. So thank you for wearing the cloth of your nation. For celebration, today you're going to go out and you're going to go on the first time that you've had an opportunity to call liberty. Liberty you're going to respect because you're going to be with your family. You're going to be able to tell the stories about battle stations and all the things, the crucible events that you conquered as an individual, but more importantly as a team. So celebrate that time with your family and remember that freedom is not free. And you are, and I am the cost of that. And we are willing to give our lives for our family and our friends and for those that we don't even know but stand underneath the Constitution. So thank you for being able to serve, willingness to serve. Thank you. And there's one little final part that we're going to do here in a second, but before we jump into that change of command, I want to just recognize those that are online from family and friends, and just thank you for being part of our lives. Cindy and myself, Matt and Laura, it means the world that you join us today. And for those of you who have been to a change of command before, know that they're typically their own ceremony. But this was all about the sailors to me, and I wanted to recognize them and have a small piece to show them what it's all about to have a change of command. And when you go out into the fleet, you're going to recognize that a band at a change of command is a big deal. To have two bands, really big deal. So we have two bands today, which is incredible. So thank you for that. My life partner, Cindy, 30 years of marriage, doesn't come easy. We have to cultivate that relationship. She kept me in line almost every day. But I want to recognize her for all that she stood for, and to trust in me and to have confidence in me and to build me up. So thank you, Cindy. We're blessed to have 3 daughters, 2 of which are serving, 1 of which is actually deployed right now. And so I just want to thank our children for being so powerful in our lives. And finally, again, family and friends, you mean the world to us. And I thank God, Almighty God, for the opportunity to serve this great nation. So sailors, you're minutes away from liberty. I am excited for you and congratulate you. And now, I will now read my orders.
Military members, please rise.
Chief of Naval Operations, Order 0695. When directed by Reporting Senior, detach in April from duty as Commander, Naval Service Training Command, and report for duty in a flying status involving flying as Commander, Patrol, and Reconnaissance Group.
I will now read my orders. CNO Order 0065, Official Transfer Orders for Rear Admiral Matthew T. Pottenberg. When directed by Reporting Senior, you are to report for duty as Commander, Naval Service Training Command, Great Lakes in April 2025.
Military members may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Matthew T. Pottenberg, Commander, Naval Service Training Command.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by offering my heartfelt congratulations to our Navy's newest sailors, all 873. You are warfighters, one and all. You have earned the title of United States Sailor, and with it, the respect of a grateful nation. To the families and friends who have gathered here today and those joining online, thank you for your support. It is through that support and encouragement that you have made today possible. Welcome to the Navy family. Today is a milestone for these sailors and for me personally. You see, my own Navy journey began here 89 years ago. I stand before you today due to my grandfather, Chief Petty Officer Thomas Goodwin Pottenberg, who graduated from boot camp in the snow in 1936. And to all of our Chief Petty Officers, this is your birthday week, so happy 132nd birthday to all our Chief Petty Officers. So again, in 1936, just ahead of World War II, my grandfather stood on this same ground here at the quarterdeck of the Navy. His pride in service, love of his nation, and of his family. He joined the Navy. He served aboard many ships, carriers in World War II, and I grew up listening to those stories.
His service inspired me to be here today. So again, today brings my journey full circle. Just as my grandfather inspired me, your sailors will go on to inspire you with honor, courage, and commitment as they go on to write their own Navy story. Today marks not only their transformation into sailors, but also into ambassadors of our great Navy. These young men and women have chosen lives of purpose, lives of service, joining a force defined by unity, built on merit, and dedicated to preserving peace through strength. Whether they will serve on, under, above, or in cyberspace, our newest sailors now go forth and carry on a proud Navy legacy. In his first message to our fleet, released just a few days ago, our new Secretary of the Navy, the Honorable John C. Phelan, said, "Weapons alone do not guarantee victory. They must be accompanied by unmatched world-class training and our sailors. Your dedication to constant training here in Great Lakes and self-improvement is what makes the Navy and Marine Corps feared around the globe. That truth is on full display here today. This is where your journey now begins, with a commitment to training, to discipline, and excellence that will define these sailors' careers from this day forward. It is the greatest honor of my life to lead Naval Service Training Command. From Recruit Training Command, Officer Training Command, Naval Reserve Officer Training Command, Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, these programs represent the foundation of our Navy's future. It is here that we shape the character and competence of America's warfighting Navy, using the principles of the warrior ethos. I would like to thank our dear friends, Rear Admiral Craig and Cindy Mattingly, who opened their hearts and their homes for the exceptional turnover over these past few weeks and for leaving behind an amazing command that will continue in success. Thank you. Their example of servant leadership has left a legacy that I and my wife Laura are very proud to carry forward. They led with faith, integrity, and compassion. To my new boss, Admiral Cherico, sir, thank you for being here today via Traverse City and for your strong support for our force development mission. Your presence is a reminder that what happens here matters, far, far beyond these gates. Finally, I would like to thank my wife, Laura, who joins me here today, who has been part of my own Navy journey since day one and for the past 27 years. Laura, I love you. To our 4 children, Tommy, Tyler, Owen, and Olivia, watching online from California and Florida and Northern Virginia, we are so very proud of all of you. We love you. As I take the helm, I do so with gratitude and a deep sense of responsibility. I look forward to building on the momentum that Admiral Mattingly has started and ensuring that every sailor who passes through these gates and any of our initial accession programs is equipped to meet the moment. Whatever the Navy needs them to do, whenever that happens, let's get to work. All policies and standing orders remain in effect. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.
Rear Admiral Cherico will now receive the salute of the graduating divisions, and he will be joined on the drill deck by Rear Admiral Mattingly, Rear Admiral Pottingberg, and our commanding officer, Captain Froberg. Please remain seated until your graduates have been placed on liberty. Please join me in one more round of appreciation for our wonderful musicians of Navy Band Great Lakes. Flags. Post. Section leaders, fall out and retrieve outer garments. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the only day for access to the Navy Exchange. Today and tomorrow, you can pick up your sailor at the Yorktown parking garage. Sailors going on Liberty without a vehicle are to exit Gate 8 toward the train station parking lot. Naturalization sailors, please report to the chapel at the conclusion of today's ceremony with your families. Thanks again to each and every one of you for joining us on this most memorable of Navy days. And without further delay, now hear this Liberty Call!